Let's get this straight. I cannot represent you if you're not serious about your case. Let me break this down. First of all, when you do not answer the phone, attorney client communication is very big when it comes down to criminal cases because of the fact that I need to keep you apprised of what's going on in your case in terms of evidence updates, offer updates by the DA, and also court dates. A lot of the time, this is scary. A lot of the time, I've had clients not answer the phone or my text messages, and we had a court date and they failed to appear, and the judge issued a bench warrant out for their arrest. That's very scary. And that looks bad because that's a failure to comply with your release conditions, and you will go back to jail, and the DA will likely argue for you to stay in jail. And in the end, it's just a bad look. It looks unprofessional, and it's difficult for me to help you when we don't have that communication. Next, I cannot represent you if you trust Google and your non lawyer friend or cousin more than me. A lot of the time, clients are very, very scared because a lot of my cases for felonies, they're facing very serious prison time. So you try to look at outside sources to double check if I'm correct or not. A lot of the time, most of the time, they are wrong. I went to law school. I passed the bar exam my first try. I've been doing this for over 2 years. Your cousin, where you're searching up on Google, is not reliable sources. They did not go through that hell. Okay, I went through this for over 10 years of schooling and also practice. In the end, they do not have the correct advice for you. Therefore, if you trust them more than you trust me, I can't represent you. I can't represent you if you show up to attorney client meetings and our court hearings drunk or high. I've had clients show up to court intoxicated before. It does not happen often, it happens rarely, but it has happened. He was drunk, came to court with no shoes on, he was barefoot, and it was a very, very bad look in front of the judge. Okay. The only good thing is he was able to go home with his friend who is the sober driver, but still, it was a very bad look. And it's really hard to talk to a client when they're clearly intoxicated off drugs or alcohol. Therefore, do not show up drunk or high to court. Therefore, if you want a real defense, just act like it. Just trust the process. Trust me. You hired me for a reason. We will go through the entire process together. We'll find any applicable defenses that will apply in your case, and we will try our best to get the best result possible.